Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I have a very good topic today. It's a topic that I believe troubles many modern day relationships between black men, black women, or any color of people. But I talk about the black people because I am black, okay? Now, I'm going to play some clips about women who refuse to listen to men when they ask them or tell them to cut off their male friends or to cut off their girlfriends because they see that there's a problem there. I'm going to play women with two different mindsets. One who has the mindset of, I don't care what a man says to me, I'm going to keep all my friends. I don't care what you say, and put the friends over the relationships. And I'm going to play women who have the opposite. So let me go ahead and tell you that this program is designed for educational purposes, and I'm using these clips out of fair use. So let me go ahead and play it, gentlemen. 1 second while I pull it up on the screen.
Listen to your man when he says he doesn't like so-and-so and doesn't trust so-and-so. Don't be so quick to dismiss him, because a lot of times the people that are the closest to us can see things that we're blind to. Ever wondered why after getting into a relationship with a guy, some friends start acting brand new and trying to start drama in your relationship? The thing about friends is that they can either uplift your life or ruin it. There's a statement that's always stuck with me. Your circle reflects your stage of life. And sometimes as a woman, you need to cut off your friends for the sake of your man. And for the record, I'm talking about toxic people who call themselves friends. The ones you keep around only out of familiarity because you've been friends for X amount of years and y'all are like sisters.
Now, I want to say that is the most dangerous friend that a woman can have. The friend that they have known for years. Not everyone is happy for women. And let's talk about the women friends that women have. A lot of women will start problems in relationships with other women and their men because they are jealous of the treatment that their quote unquote bestie is receiving from that man, especially if that man is more successful than any of the men that she has previously had, or if that man is more successful, more loving, more affectionate than any of the boyfriends of the toxic female friends.
For X amount of years and y'all are like sisters. Here's what I mean. We all start life making friends, and yeah, we love to keep them forever. But the reality is that elevation requires separation. Sometimes people grow and change, especially when it comes to getting into a relationship. As a woman, when leveling up your life and building your future with a man, you can't expect friends living a single life to be able to add value to your involved life. What advice would they actually be able to give? You're in a different lane than they are. Yet there's a lot of women who are choosing their friends over their man. Pay close attention to the type of energy they give off. If they say things like, but you're settling down so early, you're missing out on life getting tied down, those are the friends that need to go. Because as
Those are the jealous friends. Those are the women who will continuously let your woman know what their ex-boyfriend is doing, their ex-husband is doing. These are the women who always let these women know what is going on at the club, what type of event is going on. They know that your woman is with you, but they are putting seeds in their minds to make them think that they're missing out and that they can't have no good fun or do what they want to do because of you.
attention to the type of energy they give off. If they say things like, but you're settling down so early, you're missing out on life getting tied down, those are the friends that need to go. Because as women, sometimes we ignore the signs of their envy. Listen, there's so much power in the company you keep. Like, what are you doing with a bunch of single female friends anyway when you're pursuing a life with someone, together with someone? Y'all aren't even in the same ballpark. Your similarities are more narrow now. They don't run as parallel as they once did when you were both single. And don't let those friends guilt trip you into messing up your relationship with that, oh, we don't even hang out anymore. You're always with him now. Like, that's your man. Who are you supposed to hang out with? People's true colors show when they feel competition is near or when they feel like that they're getting passed up in life. Because when they can't guilt.
Again, she just hit the nail on the head. When they are feeling passed up in life, do you think, ladies, that some of your so-called besties and day one friends are pleased with the fact that you have moved on into a mature lane of where you are in a relationship that is real? A lot of women wish they had decent, good men A good man that can provide, build things for them, protect them, love them, and also get along with children. That's just the truth of it. A lot of you women have friends in your circle that do not want you to be happy. How do you know? Whenever you get into an argument with your man, your friends should be the ones who tell you to get back with your man. They should not be telling you, girl, come on out to the club. Let's go drink and stuff and get that man off your mind. Get your mind off these problems. No, they should be telling you to get back with your man, be still, and address the problems that you and him is having so y'all can fix it. If your friends are not telling you that, ladies, they are jealous, they are hateful hearted, and they don't want to see you succeed in your relationship.
Feel like that they're getting passed up in life, because when they can't guilt trip you, their toxic behavior begins to show, and who you thought was your bestie was only your bestie when it meant that you weren't elevating past her. Cut them off. You need friends who can give you advice through your relationship, not push you to do whole activities the moment that you and your man get into an argument. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
She is precisely right. A lot of women who are no good toxic friends of the women that you may be dating, gentlemen, they are the ones who encourage your woman to do whorish activities. They encourage them to stay out at night, stay out late at night, do drugs, grind and dance on other men, flirt with other men. These are the problem women that many men face in relationships. And women today, they are not mature. They would like to think that they are mature, but a lot of women are not mature anymore. They believe that they know everything, but they won't listen to the leadership or authority of a man. Let's go into another clip of a woman who has the opposite mindset of the woman that we just watched.
If your man is making you fall out with multiple friends, your man may be the problem. I'm never cutting off one of my friends for a man.
Well,
and that's the end
my
of it.
friends are gonna respect my relationship, and my relationship is gonna respect my friendships. Yeah, no, that's
controlling. You don't want to be with somebody who tries to come in and, separate you from anybody, even if it doesn't seem
no, because at the end of the day, it's like, why you got all these problems with my friends?
Yeah, he's being controlling, baby.
Honestly.
Okay. First off, I want to say that both of these good-looking women right here are not married. Okay? And I think we understand why, right, gentlemen? Now, what women need to understand, excuse me, what women need to understand, it's not controlling for a man for a man to tell you to cut off men, or for a man to it's not controlling for a man to tell a woman to cut off her girlfriends or male friends. That's not controlling. That is not being possessive. What that is being protective. See, women do not understand that when a man loves a woman, or if he loves anything at all, he will always place boundaries and parameters around it. And that includes relationships with women. When a man says, "You're my woman," that's what he means. And what I don't understand is that's what you women claim that you want, a man to want you. So once you get that man and he wants you, he's going to try to protect that relationship. He's going to demand, he's going to ask, but he also is going to demand that you cut off certain people because he thinks those people will mess up your relationship. A lot of time women get into relationships with decent men and they already have toxic relationships, bad relationships with women and men who are not good for them, or they're just not good for their relationship. So it's not being controlling. For example, I have 3 pit bulls in my backyard, and I have a 6-foot fence around my backyard. Now, my pit bulls love to go to the gate where you can get into the backyard. They jump and all the other stuff around there, but I keep it locked. Why? Because I'm using that gate as a way to protect them. I'm putting boundaries on them. I'm not letting my pit bulls just run free. Why? Because there's danger out there. People are afraid of pit bulls. They will shoot pit bulls. They will call animal control on pit bulls, even if pit bulls are sweet and kind. But I'm protecting them because I care about them. I love my dogs. So what makes you think a man won't do the same thing for a woman? If he loves the woman, if he wants to protect the woman, he is going to put boundaries around the relationship to protect the relationship.
Yeah, he's being controlling, baby.
Honestly, sometimes when people have these issues, it's probably deep rooted and it's something that you have no idea about.
No, I know, but maybe he shouldn't.
Okay, no, don't listen to that. Understand and find the root of the issue and really dig deep to figure out what's really going on, because it's obviously something underlying that's going on.
Yeah.
The root of the problem, what is going on, is that women today do not want to listen to the leadership of a man. That's the problem with these two women. They totally disregard the man's feelings. A man is not going to tell you to cut people off if he doesn't love you, if he doesn't like you. I ain't talking about abusive men who just want to isolate you so they can just abuse you and use you. No, I'm talking about decent men who want to protect the relationship, who actually see value in you and value in the future with you, with possible children. He is always going to tell you to cut people off. There is always going to be boundaries and rules in every relationship. The thing is today, our women in the Black community are very unruly and very rebellious. This is the reason why these women have a string of failed relationships, a string of failed marriages, because they do not want to listen to the authority and the leadership of a man. A word for that is submission, compliance, the very thing that you were designed to be by God.
On, because it's obviously something underlying that's going on.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, how I feel, your friends will be there, and your friends are important. Your friends are imperative. They're detrimental to your livelihood and your life. But
let's play another one, gentlemen, of this absurd reality that these women are living in, that they just don't understand what's going on. Here you go.
You don't want me to have male friends.
You're gonna cut all your male friends off if you don't.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's you.
Are my male friends protecting and providing for me, paying my bills, providing for my family? Look, I feel like giving me provision.
What about someone like Kevin Samuels? You mentioned that he was there for you at a point.
That's
in your
my
life,
friend.
as your friend. So let's say, for example, he was still here. May his soul rest in peace. Let's say he was still here. You got married, and your husband told you to let go of him as a friend. You let go
Kevin
of him.
Samuels would tell me, "I'm not your friend no more."
Okay, fair.
Because he's not about, unless
That's
the man
fine.
was like, no, I need you, because he'll counsel you, he'll keep you straight. A lot of men be like, yeah, keep Kevin Samuels, because I don't have to.
And that's true. A real man will understand when a woman wants to cut off friends for a man. Now, here's the thing. Women like to use the excuse of, well, what if I cut off all my friends for a man that I am seeing in a relationship, and then he breaks my heart? Then he's not with me no more. I lost my friends. Well, welcome to the real world. There's always going to be risk to whatever you do. Everything a person tries in life isn't always a success. And a lot of times, women, you have a hard time vetting men. A lot of times, women, you have poor judgment in men. And sometimes you look in the face of danger. You look in the face of bad intentions. What I mean, you date Pookie. You date Ray Ray. You date drug dealers. You date men who already have 4 or 5 baby mamas, all kinds of kids. You date men who are constantly going in and out of jail, on parole, on probation, a repeat offender. You already know that there's going to be complications, but you choose these men anyway. But it's funny how you would probably cut off your friends then for the wrong man, because you think you got the right man. See, the right man is going to come to you with a peaceful nature, but he's still going to have, that man part of him where he'll put his hands on somebody if he needs to, but he's wiser than a Pookie. He's smarter than a Pookie. Now, I used to be in them streets too. I was the opposite of what I am now, so I can speak on it. Now, let me play something else for you, gentlemen.
About you, but if my man tell me I can't be friends with another man, that shit is over. That's the end of our friendship. Is dead. I'm cool on you now, cause they be seeing shit that we can't see. You might think this man, he cool. Nah, he trying to get next to you in a way your man next to you. That shit ain't right. I'm cutting niggas off out the gate. He said you gotta go. You been around for yours? You probably been around for yours for a certain reason. It's only certain niggas that my man can't move. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, yeah. You gotta go on. Baby say I can't fuck with you.
She has the right mindset. Because men can see ahead of women sometimes in certain situations. We can see what it is. We can see if a man is a snake. We can see if a man is just a beta male orbiter where he's just circling you, waiting for his opportunity for you to have a moment of weakness so that he can go ahead and try to take you to Pound Town. That's what he's trying to do. And this applies to the women because sometimes it's not toxic men figures, it's toxic women.
I have a male friend. We've been best friends for 13 years. I consider him a brother. I'm not going to end the friendship for you. That's how I feel. So it's important that they meet each other. They, establish some type of friendship, but I'm not.
So what if you meet this dude? You meet this dude that you're talking about, and he meets your friend. Y'all go out, y'all do y'all little thing, whatever, and he come back to you, hey, I don't fuck with dude. I think dude a snake. You know what I'm saying? Then what you do? You really like dude, but this been your partner. What you do?
I mean, I'm gonna give him the option. If this is a deal breaker, then let me know.
And if it's a deal breaker, you gonna leave?
Because that's my brother. Like, I know I see y'all.
But your brother will put that thing on you.
No,
that's what he thinking.
No, because there have been opportunities for him to do it, and it has not gone to that point.
I want you to hear what she just said. The gentleman said your brother wants to put that thing on you. In other words, he wants to have relations with you. She said no, but yet she also backdoored her statement with this. There have been opportunities and times that he could have. Now, what do you think that means to a man to hear something like that? That means that there was more than one time, because you said times and opportunities that you were willing to have sex with your quote unquote play brother, your friend. You was willing to spread your legs for another man that you're choosing to keep in your life while you are in a relationship with another man. This is why men tell you to cut people off. This is just a selfish woman who is still hoping for the opportunity to sleep with that man, because apparently he rejected her advances because she said there has been opportunities that he could have. So she flirted with him. She let him know. You know how women let you know when you can get it? And he rejected that. Now here's another question for you. Who should be more important? Your play brother, your friend, or the man that you are in a relationship with, or the man that you are vetting for marriage, that you are hoping that you're going to marry and have kids with? Are you still going to keep a man that could have possibly beat your back in? It don't make sense, do it?
That's what he thinking.
No, because there have been opportunities for him to do it, and it has not gone to that point.
Women are delusional. Women are selfish. What you just saw was a selfish woman. She don't care about what the man that she is with is thinking. It's a deal breaker if she can't keep the man that she wanted to have sex with that rejected her. One more clip for you, gentlemen.
If you are actively trying to attract your future husband and you have a lot of male friends, it is time to cut those off. Hi, my name is Dylan. I'm a dating and confidence coach, and I help women become wifey material so that they can attract a soulmate love in the next 6 to 12 months. You may have one, maybe two guy friends that are like a brother to you, family friends, people that you've just known for your whole life, and they aren't going anywhere because they are literally a part of your family at this point. But in general, you don't need guy friends. You don't need anyone or anything to potentially pose a threat to the relationship that you are trying to cultivate.
Exactly. A threat. This is what men see. See, whenever you meet a woman who says, I don't hang with girls because they're messy, all my friends are guy friends, I just have guy friends, right then and there, there's going to be a problem. I don't get serious with women who have a bunch of male friends. See, these women are sneaky. They'll tell you that they're not messing with these dudes, or they'll tell you that they're not trying to be cool with them anymore, but they'll keep their names under different names in their cell phones. They'll still go to their social media page, look and see what these men or women are doing, text them, DM them, and all that good stuff. But have you ever noticed that when if there's a breakup between you and a woman, she goes right back to the men or the women that she was dealing with before she was dealing with you with the quickness? She always keep a way of having these people accessible. She can stop dealing with a man and tell you she's not dealing with a man, but always have a way to get back to him with the quickness on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, always lying about this stuff because they never let it go.
Potentially pose a threat to the relationship that you were trying to call it. Because most of the time, these people are just failed dating experiences. Either you liked him and it didn't work out, or he liked you and it didn't work out. And so instead of just cutting things off altogether, you're like, they're good people, so I'm just gonna keep them around, just, for the company. But how come?
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't play the friend zone. When the relationship is over, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend. I don't even try to get back with you, to sleep with you, none of that stuff. To me, you're the past. You're dust. You're dirt now. And the reason that sound like that is because if I trusted you to elevate you to a point in my life where I was willing to put my name on you, because gentlemen, you do put your name on women, even if you're not married to them. If you go around and saying this is my girlfriend or this is my boo, your name is on them, and their behavior reflects your judgment. Sometimes you try to change a woman, sometimes you try to change you, whatever it may be. That's a different video for that. I ain't got time to talk about that now. But when she tried to put you in the friend zone, say, look, we can be friends, you're the guy that you don't like for her to have. Do you understand? If you're in a relationship with a woman and she has a friend, you don't always know the history between her and that guy. You don't know the history. All you know is she's telling you that that's your friend. That's her friend. Excuse me. That could have been an ex-boyfriend. That could have been an ex-lover. And that is just her friend. I don't do that because I have enough respect for myself. And I'm not going to have another black man have another headache because I'm an ex-girlfriend's friend. I'm not doing that. I move on to the next. Life is too short to be dealing with that, man.
Comfortable would you be if your future husband had a girl around that he used to have really strong feelings for? Or how would you feel if he had a girl around who used to have really strong feelings for him? You might trust the person you're with, but there's a lot of gray area there for things to happen, for mishaps to happen with that other person. So it's important for the respect of your future husband to cut off any dead weight and to make sure that when they do come around, there's no misunderstandings. There's no friends that could have been more. There's no friends with benefits. There is nothing in the way of you all developing a relationship and truly understanding where you all sit with the people that you all keep in your closest circle. If you have any questions or thoughts, just drop them down below.
She's right. She said it in a nicer way than I do, though. She said, cutting off your friends is one way of preventing mishaps. What that really means is when you have an ex, and that's just your friend, it is easy for you to sleep with them again. It is especially easy for you to sleep with them again when you and your man are going through a temporary breakup. Y'all might be separated because y'all wasn't getting along. And here comes the friend that has already hit it, or you wanted him to hit it before. And now that he's there, he's hitting it. And then you go back to your man or your woman. This is why men put parameters and boundaries, rules, structure in a relationship. And a woman who don't listen is a rebellious woman. She has no humility. She has no character. And she's not the right one for any man. And she will never have a successful relationship because she will never listen to the directions that comes out of the mouth of a real man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think about this topic down below in the comments. See you soon.